the profit that you make, well, it might not be necessary, but it clearly shows that there was financial discipline involved. Yeah, for you to save what you were able to save and then buy that. Now that, well, seems you're doing fine. Do you relax on that one? Yeah, then, yeah. Then you talk to young people, really. Just say advice. Certain people feel businesses are too small or embarrassing to start. What would you say to them? What practical advice would you give them? Those.
Okay, sure. Oh, yeah, okay. So, yeah, those are interesting questions, and I'm ready to share how I started, how it went, yeah, the challenges, everything, and the reasons I went into the business, and also my future plans as well. And yeah, I can see what most of the young people today are focused in. Yeah. So these negative things are the ones now that really destroy the mindsets.
That's true. Yeah, so we will try and leverage on that, but so that I don't have to ask it on set. All your parents are there?
Yes.
Okay, you live with them?
No, so mom is there, then dad and mom got divorced when I was young.
But they are alive?
Yes, but they are alive.
Okay.
Yeah, but dad has got a mental health condition.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's not that well. Yeah.
But he's within Lusaka?
Yes, he's just staying with his mother. His mother's still alive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Happy, are we okay, sound? Okay.
So we're supposed to be two?
No. Yeah, it's two, but you are coming one at a time.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to pair you because your stories are different.
Oh, okay.
Standing.
So I can put this down?
Yes, just like I've put it. Then the other side, it's okay.
Okay.
Yep. It's that time where we sit and discuss many cross-cutting issues. And today we are on an inspirational note, right at the eve of the Youth Day. I almost talked about independence. Only because the Youth Day is closely related to independence, because this day came about because of the young people's involvement in the liberation struggle. And so today, we are going to just to try and throw ourselves into the lives of the young people. They say political independence was well attained, but economic independence is something that is still far-fetched. But the question is, do we have tangible people that have lived this time and they've been able to make it even when things don't appear to make sense at any other for any other person, but they are making it big in society? Well, that's a discussion that we're having today, rising above hardship. How do you just position yourself from nothingness to something? My name is Bright Sinkos, your host on the program today, and like I did indicate that we are right at the eve of the Youth Day, and so we will be talking to young people, and as we get started, also it is important to realize that there is too much potential, like we established on the previous episode, among the young people, and this potential is something that we should always be looking forward to harness. We shouldn't shatter the dreams of the young people. And today, on Hope Live, we continue with our Youth Week conversations, and we are focusing on a very important theme, like I indicated, rising above hardship. Now, across the country, many young people are facing serious challenges. For some, it is unemployment, and after graduating from school. For others, it is limited opportunities. It is the issue of financial struggles and the pressure to survive in a difficult economic environment. And this has shattered the dreams of many other young people. But it will interest you to know that amidst these challenges, there are young people who have refused to give up. They are saying, yes, there are problems, but I am not going to bury myself in these problems. I am going to rise above them. And these people have refused to allow circumstances to define them. You know, there is this situation where most of the times you say, we even think about generational cases. Yeah, saying, it's a quite much progress. But how about you make a difference in the family? Be the first one. You know, I've always wanted to be the first person to buy a TV, to buy a car, you know, and those things were not there. But over time, I told myself I need to be what my parents were not. I need to be what my siblings have not been. And that's the potential that we are talking about. And we know that there are a number of people who have not allowed, they've refused to allow these circumstances to define their future. Instead, what they are doing is finding creative ways of doing work, building their businesses, and also move forward with determination. Now, today we bring to you inspiring stories of young people that have shown resilience. The young people who started with very little, but through courage, discipline, as well as hard work, are building a future for themselves. You are also free to participate on this program by way of sending us a text message to the number 0976151517. We can also receive WhatsApp messages on the same number. It will be interesting to hear from you. Other than that, you can slot in your comments in the comment section of the live broadcast of this discussion on our Facebook page, as well as our YouTube channel, Hope Channel Zambia, and we will be able to get interactive at that moment. First of the guests that I will be talking to this afternoon is one Levi Sakala. We did air a story last week, if I'm not mistaken, on Thursday, about him moving from selling samosas on the street, and now he is operating a motorbike delivery business. Well, I don't know how you are feeling, but the moment I landed on that story, I told myself, these are the kind of young people that we are supposed to be hyping in society. It might not trend, but there is something substantial that you are going to get out of this discussion. Mr. Levi Sakala, it's a privilege to sit down with you here on Hope Live, and welcome to the program.
Thank you so much, Mr. Brian Sinkosi. I really, really appreciate for me to come here. Yeah, I was not even expecting this, but after the news, I received a call and said that, no, Levi, we need you here. So this is something big, and I'm really proud, and thank you so much.
It's because your story is inspiring, and I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart.
Yes.
The moment the story aired that day, I knew that there is something that God has deposited in you that you're supposed to use to influence other young people. Yeah. So we are at the verge of the Youth Day, and you know everyone is looking at politicians, TDM, but your story is different, a whole lot different. But even before we begin to tell your story, tell us about yourself. Who is Levi Sakala?
Yeah, okay, so Levi Sakala is an entrepreneur and also a chef. Yeah.
I love the chef part of you. Yeah.
Yeah, so I love cooking. Yeah, it has been also one of my passion as well. This is the reason why I even studied on samosa business. Yeah. Yeah.
You made those samosas yourself?
Yes.
Oh, that's powerful. That's powerful. Married?
No, I'm still single. I'm not married.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still.
Your education background?
Okay, so I completed school in 2019 at Kabonga Boys Secondary School.
Wow.
Yeah, that's where I did my senior secondary school. Yeah, so after that, then I went to Lusaka Youth Resource Center.
The one in mass media?
Yeah, yes, the one in mass media, where I did a food production course for 6 months. Yeah, because as a chef, you need to get knowledge for you to learn how the kitchen works, what to do, all those personal hygiene, because there's health and safety, and before the food is going to the consumer, your customer, it must go under the precaution of hygiene, personal hygiene. So this is the reason why I went for that short course.
While you were studying the food and production, what was on your mind? Is it to work or maybe run your own business?
Running my own business because entrepreneurship, that's my path.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you just decided, for me, I'm going to study this, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to be employed by some hotel or something to keep me going. But didn't you fear that starting from nowhere was going to be a little bit of a hurdle, because where do you even get the capital to start your business, to start your entrepreneurial activities?
Yeah, fear is there, especially when you don't know where the money is going to come from. But as we all know, that the mind is a great asset. So everything starts from the mind. So the mind is the one that was like, okay, try to do this. So I was just like trying out, because I know that no one is going to come and just give me the own money for me to, to start a business. So I need to think. So it's through my thinking that's how I landed to this.
I didn't know the chef part of your life, but really, at what point in life did you feel that you are destined to become a chef?
It's through mom. Because I know that when I was growing up, I used to be asked these questions: what do you want to be when you grow up? I used to say I want to be an engineer, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a chef. So my mom has been a chef for over 20 years. So she cooks nice food. So if I find that the food that she used to cook at home, when you go to other places, it used to be different. So I was like, I think I just need to be a chef so that I can be cooking on my own and know the recipes and know what to eat and so on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the journey that really led you into your business. Yes, you did your 6 months course. I'm sure that was a certificate, and after that you got it. The next thing is being in the world of nowhere, because there is a certificate. It's a paper, as others would call it, but you got it after 6 months of study. How did you jumpstart your life now? You talked about samosa business, and that's where our interest is. Okay,
so the funny part is that after I reached at this point, that's when I went to school to get the certificate for being as a chef.
After the samosa business.
Yes, after the samosa business, after all the journey that I'm about to explain to the people right now. So it all started from nowhere. when after I completed my school, a lot of people, they were looking for jobs, and I remember jobs were hard. And
They're still hard.
Yeah, they're still hard. And we went into 2020, then COVID-19 came. So like life became so hard now, whereby you cannot find any job. So I started now learning now about entrepreneurship. I started now studying about the lives of entrepreneurs. Then I started now connecting to people. Then I met my current friend, who is a farmer. So he had a little bit of connections to organizations like YWCA, where they used to mentor young entrepreneurs. Then after that, they help them with something so that they can't be just sitting idle.
By something you mean
in the
money?
community, in the community.
Okay.
Yeah. So the way it started is that we used to go there at YWCA. So they trained us for about 1 week. Then they asked me to say that, okay, so what business would you want to start, so that in as much as you want to find a job, at least you can just like do anything. Then I said, oh, okay, I think I can just be making samosas. Oh, they said, oh, okay. So that's how they just got a 50 kg of flour with a 20-liter bucket of oil. Yeah, and the ingredients. So that's how I started. So I started with no money. I was just like given the flour and the 20-liter through the programs that I was attending.
Okay.
Yeah, so from there, that's when my journey began. So at first it was so scary, and I was also feeling shy, like how would my church members see me, or other people see me like walking in the street with a bucket. Then at that time, I remember most of the people who I completed school with at Kablonga Boys, they were already in university. They were just like doing fine. So then me, I was like starting now from scratch. So it was so hard, but I just started. So bit by bit, I was walking from Kaunda to Seat Market, just selling every day. Sometimes when I feel tired, I used to go.
That is in 2020.
That is in 2021.
Okay, after COVID.
Yes, after COVID.
Okay.
So in 2021, that's when I started. So like I used to now walk. When I get tired, I used to just go to Kawata. There I sell, then I go back home. So I used to save about a 50 kwacha. So I used to make 400 kwacha.
Okay.
Every day. And I used to make sure that they finish no matter what. Sometimes I used to give on credit, then I come to get the money in the following day. Yeah, so I used to save for a 50 kwacha, then a 50 kwacha I put back for orders. So 50 kwacha I was not touching. So I did that business, the samosa business, for 5 months. Then I made the 5,000 kwacha. Yeah, since I was getting tired from...
So the 50 kwacha was on a daily basis?
Yes, on a daily basis.
Okay.
Yeah, so I told myself that, oh, okay, I think now if I can do this business for 5 months, I can have a 5,000 kwacha. I think I'll not go and look for a job. I'll continue in business. So from there now, when I was walking in the street, like selling the same samosas, I used to just like find people. They would just like call me, I don't know them. They'll just like, they'll not even buy, but they'll just encourage me to say that, you know what, this is where I started from. And now I've got a car wash, and now I'm doing this, and now I'm driving this car, but I started through samosa. So that gave me an inspiration to push. I was like, oh, so if this guy can buy a car through samosas, then I can also do it. So I did that business for 5 months, and I said that, okay, I think now I need to change. So that's when I started going on Google, learning about how to make donut fritters. Okay. Yeah, then I learned. Then now I looked for a small shop in Kaninganinga Market. Then that was now my first time now to employ a person. And she was a mother by then. She came in and she was helping me to make fritters, and I used to pay her 500 kwacha every month. So now those same fritters now, and I started now delivering them to different shops in Kaninganinga. Yes, because what I've seen in this community that we have got a lot of foreigners who are coming from Rwanda, who are coming from Tanzania. They have got grocery shops in this community. So I used to give them fritters. Then I continued bit by bit. The business started growing. there and there. I even bought a bike. Then I started now using I started using now a bicycle for deliveries. Yeah. So
at that time you had cut the Kawata and City Market supply.
Yes. From there now I stopped completely the Samsa business. I jumped into fritters.
Okay.
So now I used to supply from in Kaningadinga and in Mtendere.
Okay.
Yeah. So I used to make sure that the 50 kg flour used to finish. And in that business, I used to make about a 400 kwacha every day in the fritter business. So as the journey continued, and I did that business for 2 years. Then the same friend of
business.
Yes, the fritters business. Yeah. Then the friend of mine came.
Could it be that the fritter business was more viable than the samosa business because you only did the samosa business for 5 months and then did the other one for 2 years? Could it be that the fritter one was more viable than the samosa?
Yes, the fritter was doing fine.
Okay.
Yeah, the problem that we had, the lack of systems, because that's when I used to learn again. I was to be an entrepreneur. So like I just like started the business because of starting, and I was so excited that I employed people. So I had reached up to 4 people in the same fritter business. So as it was going, after like in the second year now, that should be October. So a friend of mine came to me and said, you know what, Levi, okay, as we are doing feeders, let's try out maybe a farming season. Since we're heading to rain season, let's put money together so that we can rent farms and we can be able to plant vegetables and maize and all that. So I tapped into the idea. We went there at the farm. We rented about 2 farms. One was about 1 hectare. The other one was about 3.7 hectares, where we planted a lot of maize and also vegetables there. So while I was putting money in there, my business now, because of lack of systems, it started now going down. I started now losing customers because I never understood that I needed more members of staff in order for that business to grow, so that we can be able to supply on a daily basis. So I used to supply fritters maybe in one shop after 1 day, after 2 days, because like it over expanded.
Yeah.
Well, I was too small. I had few equipment.
The demand became more than you could supply the market.
Yes. So unfortunately, the business went down. So I had focused more to the farming season. So we went with my friends to the farm, to the 2 farms that we rented. Like we planted all the maize. So in that time, drought came. So like everything vanished. So I lost my business. I also lost the same money.
Your investment into the farming.
Into the farming season.
So that was risk.
It was a risk.
Yeah.
It was a risk. So it was so hard. Then I said, I don't know what to do now.
So like how much did you lose?
We lost over about 20,000 kwacha in that business, because everything vanished. Even the owner of the farm, since we were renting it, so after the business, we needed to give him something. He also got upset, such that he made us to pick up every debt on his farms to go with it.
You are the people that brought it.
Yeah.
So it has to be cleaned, especially that he's not getting anything.
Yeah.
But how did you now pick up from that shock, the drought, the fritter business is down, and obviously the only thing remaining is what you had invested or saved in your bank account? Or
I never saved anything. I went down to zero.
You invested everything into the maize.
Yes, and I remember now I started now getting criticism from even mom. I even told you, don't go there. By now, could have been maybe bought a car or what. So it was so hard. So then now there, that's when again because I usually read a lot, look at what is trending and all that. Then I saw an opportunity again. The government was talking about CDF, short courses, they will just pay you. Then I just visited my local council and I said, okay, I'm doing nothing at the moment. So I have got that desire of being an entrepreneur and a chef. So is there anything?
So that was 2022, 2023?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how now the council said that, okay, we are going to help you. You can just go and do the short course at Lusaka Youth Resource Center for 6 months under CDF. So that's when I did that, and I made sure when I was at school, because the leadership mindset that I have and the entrepreneurial mindset, I used to lead again. So the moment after that 6 months was done, I was sent at the Coram Hotel to go and do internships.
Okay.
So we were about 20 students who went there.
From the same institution?
From different institutions.
Okay.
From my institution to 10, and from the other institution again to 10.
10.
So we went there. Then the internships, they said we were going to do it for about 6 months. Then me, I did about 1 month. Then the executive chef said that, okay, I see something in you. I've worked in the hotel for about 10 years, but it looks like you are jacked up. Come, I'll give you this job. You'll be washing plates and pots in the kitchen. Then my friends were like, why do you want to wash plates and pots in the kitchen when you know that you have got a paper and you're going to get a paper at the end of the day? So from that same plates and pots in the kitchen, I started now a small business, a money lending business, like a side hustle now. Bit by bit. From that money lending business now, I started now attracting people. Like I lend them money, then they pay me back. Until I reached about 93,000 kwacha. That's how I went in now into the motorbike business.
There's been a lot that happened along the way for you, and it clearly gives an indication that there's so much resilience on your part. But let's get to the business side of your life. There are a number of people that run businesses, small businesses at that matter, but they struggle to grow them. You've done the samosa, you've done the fritters, you've tried the maize, which failed. That year anyway, everyone failed. Nearly everyone failed in terms of farming. But then, what kind of mindset helped you to save and expand? Because I'm looking at even just for washing plates, I don't want to believe that was a lot of money, but maybe something less than 2,000 on a monthly basis. How much were you getting by then?
Okay, since luck has been on my favor, I just landed in an hotel. So in an hotel, they'll give you 6,000 kwacha just by washing plates. Yeah, so from there, since I've got that financial discipline and that mindset of I started now expanding from the salary. Yeah.
What else were you doing other than washing plates?
Just washing plates. Washing plates and mopping the floors, making sure that the chefs in the kitchen, they have got everything they need, starting from the plates, the spoons, make sure that the kitchen is clean. So like the job there is for you to just make sure that the kitchen is clean.
That I'm following. Did you start running another business while working?
Yes, a side hustle now. That's now a money lending business.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I just attracted people, some civil servants. Then I started, okay, I will lend you so much. Then after 3 months, you give me so much. So it was just like a way for me to just raise capital, to source money. Okay. Yeah, for me to invest in the motorbike business.
From all things, it looks like you are a risk taker, really, because money lending is not, again, an easy undertaking if you asked me. No. But from that, you made a profit from your salary plus money lending, and you saved about 93,000, if I followed you correctly.
Yeah.
So the question now is this mindset that helped you save and expand your business. But what exactly did you tell yourself to discipline yourself financially?
Number one, I look at where I'm coming from, the struggles that I have, and I imagine myself where I'm going. Plus, again, in this journey of business, you need to seek mentors. So I've got a certain mentor. He's a millionaire. Yeah, about 4 millionaires. So they don't give me money, but they just shape me. So yeah, one thing, they inspire me because they're already where I want to be. Yeah, so mentors are really important as you are going into business. Like you mentioned, like why most of the people, they're running small businesses, but they are struggling to grow them. Number one is that they don't start with the right mindset. Because if you look at, school is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but originally school never trained anybody to go into entrepreneurship. They just trained people to be just like employees. That was the system of school. So most of the people, they will just like go into business because maybe work is tiresome, they want freedom and everything. But that mindset is not the one. It's not an entrepreneurial mindset. It's an employee mindset, because they'll go into the business. They want to be working on their own. Yeah, so for me, I've got an entrepreneurship mindset, because I make sure that before I go into the business, I need to design it properly. Because we need to understand that a successful business is designed or created before there's a business. So like even the motorbike business, it took me about 1 year to design it properly. Starting from the system, how am I going to be making the money and all that.
Okay.
Yeah, so most of the people are running small businesses. They need to understand that they need to design the business before they even start a business. That's their job. So an employee will come to look for a job when the business has been already designed by the owner.
Right, and let's talk about the breakthrough. You saved and eventually had 93,000 kwacha, and according to what you're saying, you decided out of it to buy motorbikes.
Yeah.
But what really motivated you to now think, I'm done with fritters, I'm done with samosas, I'm done with washing plates. Well, there's money laundering, lending, yeah, money lending, and eventually you say, it's a motorbike way. What motivated, what compelled you to move in that direction?
Yeah, so like in my journey, like for me, I told myself that I'm going to do well in 3 businesses. Number 1, there's real estate, food as well, and also transport.
All right.
So motorbikes, they're the trending businesses at the moment. Yeah, and for me, I see the future. Quite right, yeah, here and there we can have market shifts here and there, but they're here to stay. So I invested in motorbikes because I knew that number 1, as the saying goes, rich people don't work for money, but money works
for the rich people. Yeah,
money works for the rich people. So at least I've got riders right now, they're on the road, they are working so hard, and I'm not there. So it's about you starting a big quadrant business, a business that is going to be working for you, a business that is going to be working without you being there. So, and these are the motorbikes businesses. So I invested in transport because I know that I want to own a big transport logistics company here in Zambia. At least that will be taking people out of Zambia, out of Lusaka and all that. Yeah, so yeah.
So you own 3 motorbikes now?
Yeah, I own 3 motorbikes. So my target this year, at least I have 10.
10 motorbikes?
10. By the end of next year, at least I will have 50. That's my target. So
how is that going to be possible? What makes you think it's something that you can achieve 10 motorbikes this year and 50 by the end of next year?
It's possible because I am not doing one business.
Okay.
So I also bought bicycles. Bicycles, so it's about you seeing opportunities where people can see. So bicycles, again, they are now on the road. They are also making money.
How many?
5.
So 3 motorbikes
plus 5 bicycles.
5 bicycles.
Yeah, so those 5 bicycles, they are giving me a 2,000 kwacha every month, times 5.
Each bicycle, 2,000 kwacha per
Yes.
month. That's a whole lot. That's a whole lot of money.
So it's not about keeping cash.
Okay.
It's about investing. So I'll be expanding that business. Expanding that business. Plus the motorbikes, I'm still expanding.
That's amazing. Expenditure, if I'm following you, is something that now has been totally curtailed. Do you help out in terms of buying things that are needed at home with the people you stay with?
Of course, yeah, yes, I do.
And that does not affect your plan to save?
Because I've got 3 accounts. So for me, basically, I don't save money. I reinvest it. So I know that I'll have a 20,000 kwacha in my account and the motorbike 30,000 kwacha. I'm going to pay. Then the other one comes, I pay, I get the bike, it goes on the road. There's nothing for me to start saving money, because when you save money, it's a liability. It's not work. So money must be moving.
There's a lot that you are doing, but let's talk about the transition from the delivery of samosas. By the way, these motorbikes and bicycles you've employed riders, cyclists into the delivery business. How did you transition from selling samosas to the bridge, the gap between selling samosas, fritters, washing plates, and now to being an owner of this delivery operation?
Okay, you can come again.
So how did you transition really? I've followed your story, but from your own build-up, what do you think was the major push to where you are today? 5 bicycles, 3 motorbikes, from just the street where you were selling samosas to what you are today?
Yeah, okay, so it's about determination and the burning desire.
Okay.
This is what most of us young people need to have, because I can't lie, washing plates was pressure. Selling samosas in the street, that was really pressure, because I used to get a lot of criticism. It looked like you're doing nothing. So instead of me going to drugs, alcohol, because most of the young people, they always say, for me to relieve my pressure, I need to maybe take 5 bottles of alcohol. Then you wake up again in the morning, you're just like the same. So to me, my transition, I would say, pressure makes me to think of new ideas. So each and every time when I've got pressure, instead of me saying that, let me just go and drink or start complaining, I don't even complain. I'm just optimistic. I don't even complain when I've got pressure. I say, okay, fine. How am I going to be? How can I handle this pressure? Then from there now, my brain now starts to think. That's how. So I said, oh, okay, so I'm just like washing plates, but how can I be able to at least do something that is going to be able for me to like, so I said, okay, let me try the motorbikes. So it's about you thinking, because the mind is the greatest, it's the
greatest asset.
Exactly, yeah. So it's about you thinking of ideas, just you thinking. So about the mindset, nothing else. Just the mindset. It's the one that made me to be here.
You've been thinking and you've been planning, but I want to believe that there is nothing that comes smoothly in anyone's life. The kind of business you are doing now, what do you think has been the biggest challenge in growing and managing your business now? I'm calling it business, but I know there are motorbikes as well as bicycles. I don't know about if the money lending business is still running.
For that one, I was just like raising capital, so I ended, because I know how people are. So I ended that no.
Yeah.
So I just wanted. So after the moment when I saw the 93,000, I said, okay, I'm done with
That's it. I'm no
it.
longer giving anyone. I'm no longer giving anyone money. Yeah, but the question was now, any challenges that you faced in managing and running this business now?
Okay, for managing, I would say there's no any challenge. Yeah, because the system that I created is so good. The riders, they know that starting from the service and what they do, it's more like I'm just like a landlord. I'm just getting paid. When there's a service,
money is just coming.
Yeah, money is just like coming.
Yeah.
When there's a service, they're doing on their own. Maybe maybe setbacks, like I've never had any accident before. So I would say at the moment things are good.
Yeah.
From like managing the businesses, but outside my business world, I'm just getting some criticism from other people. No, these motorbikes, they will be banned. All those things. Oh no, these motorbikes, they're not good investments. What if the rider runs away with it? This is what the negative things that I'm getting from people. But I told myself that, okay, each and every business is a risk. So I'm doing this, and I know it's going to work. Because it takes about 3 weeks, 1 month. I don't even talk to my riders, but money will just come into my account. Yeah. So
you have very, very big faith there. We'll have to take a little break, Levi, just before I can conclude with you, because we will be talking to another somebody like you, different story altogether, but inspiring, as young people keep demonstrating to us what they're capable of doing. today's edition, we are getting inspired by young people that have refused to say, my background cannot define what I have to become over time. Let's take a break. We'll be right back. Right, we now conclude our conversation with Mr. Levi Sakala. There is something that you've demonstrated here. Resilience is what has led you to where you are here. And I know the pressure you felt at the time you saw your friends going to college, and eventually, I'm sure now others are graduating, but you are making this money, and I want to believe that what you are making now is quite a lot of money. 2,000 every month from one bicycle, 2,000 by 5, that's about 10,000. How much is the motorbikes making per day, per month?
Per month, so it's about, since I'm making about 3,000 a week. So
3,000 on one bicycle, or the three of them?
All the three of them, because they're cashing me 1,000 a week.
Okay.
Yeah, so overall it's 3,000 a week times 4 weeks.
Yeah, that's about 12,000.
Exactly.
Wow, you got money, my guy. That's 24,000 22,000 per month that you are making without struggle. Wow. I envy you, but the Bible says thou shalt not covet. Let's talk about your bigger vision. You already hinted about the 10 bicycles, 50 motorbikes over time, but what is the bigger vision for your business going forward?
Okay, as I said, in transport and logistics company, I want to own at least about 50 quantum buses that will be able to, in decades, that will be able to help passengers to go to, let's say, Lusaka, Johannesburg.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the big vision in the transport and logistic company. Yeah, and also I'm yet to start up a bakery as well.
I thought you had forgotten about the chef aspect of your life.
No. So at least I know that the bakery part is going to help a lot of young people to find job opportunities through my innovation plus the real estate. Yeah.
All right, Levi, just talk to some of the young people that are watching you now. You want to encourage them. There are people that feel certain businesses are too small or embarrassing to start. What did you say to them? And also the practical advice that you'd give young people who want to start something but feel they lack capital. Just look into that camera and talk to them under a minute.
Okay, thank you so much. So as young people, like, I know that we are facing a lot of pressure. So pressure is the one that makes us to think of new ideas instead of complaining, because we are complaining a lot. No, we are going, no, this is what God is doing, what me, I'm being praying. No, it's because you're not thinking. It's all about the mindset. No one should be able to lie to us as young people. It's all about the mindset. The more you think, the more you think of anything to start, because as a man thinketh, so is he. The more you think, the more you'll be able to innovate. Yeah. So it's about you thinking and having that burning desire and like believing in yourself. And the other thing that I would say is that as young people, we need to shift our mindset on focusing more on negative things like gambling. Gambling is really destroying our minds, because our minds are the ones that make us to innovate, to be creative. So gambling, betting, and also as young people, drugs as well. Not only that, women and sex, because most of the young people, they are now like jumping into early sex before marriage. So the early pregnancies, all those things, they are so dangerous to us, because us as young people, we are the future leaders of this generation. So if we are not thinking, no matter how many governments are going to come in this country, Zambia will still be the same. So our future is in our hands.
The future is in our hands. Levi, thank you so much for coming through, and we truly appreciate the inspiring story that has risen from just 100 kwacha per day to 24,000 kwacha per month. That's a whole lot of big things. I pray, Levi, you return tithe. We end here with Levi, but on the other side, I'll be talking to Esther, one that has shown also another resilience in terms of doing things for herself. But let's get to hear the story after this.
Did you know that you've got the right to complain against any radio or television broadcast? Did you also know that every radio or television station has an obligation to respond and address your complaints when aggrieved? The first step is to complain to the station not more than 3 months after the broadcast took place. It is expected that the station will respond reasonably to you, that is within 14 days. If not satisfied, then escalate your problem to the Independent Broadcasting Authority.
We're at Mass Media Complex, Ali King Carter Road, PO Box 32475, Lusaka, or call us on +260 211 250589, or visit our website at www.iba.org.zm. IBA, promoting ethical and professional broadcasting.
Well then, Hope Live still on your showcase as we really prepare for the day for the young people. Well, we have other people that are growing, but young people are doing massive things in this country. You might not know them, but Hope Live has brought some to your screen so that you can get the inspiration that maybe you have been lacking. I know motivational speakers would come, and I value and recommend that. But at the end of the day, how about you get it from somebody that has already been motivated and they are living it? We've just had an interesting and inspiring discussion with Levi Sakala, a young entrepreneur. I think I even forgot to ask the age, but he's around 25, 24, 25, thereabout. And for starters, he is an Adventist. And if you think as an Adventist young person you are unable to make it, Levi is able to make about 24,000 kwacha per month, and he still invests in that. Aiming high, 50 motorbikes by the end of next year. This year, 10 extra motorbikes to add on the 13. Now, you want to calculate the profit, it's a whole lot. But then, there is another one who says, yeah, I am a graduate. I haven't even found a job yet, but there is something I can do outside that which I was studying, and this is none other than Esther Mayungo. That's the name, right? Yes. Yeah, Esther Mayungo, a graduate, but at the moment running a mobile laundry and house cleaning business. Esther, it's a privilege to sit down with you here. Welcome to Hope Live.
Thank you very much, Pastor. Thank you very much for inviting me.
All right, you should be able to relax now because you are here finally.
Sure.
Let's talk about your business, really, to tell us a little about yourself and your educational background.
Okay, I'm Esther Mayungo.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm a graduate from Rusango University.
Of course.
Yes. Yeah, so I'm born from a family of 5.
Yeah.
I'm the second born. So, education-wise, things, I wouldn't say they've been really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then, you need to come in and help your parents. So that's where my business came from, trying to help out my parents. So that's the root of my business. And I continued in school, and I'm still running it now, even with my degree.
What did you study at Rusango?
I studied secondary teaching, English. But yeah, Bachelor's of Arts with education in English language and literature.
Yeah, so the teacher is washing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then really you needed to help your parents and then decided to start the washing business.
Yes.
Does that suggest you started that while on campus? Where did you start? Where did the idea come from and all that?
Okay. I started this business in campus. So there's this term that we had some financial challenges back home, and they couldn't really manage to give us enough money for grocery assignments and other things. And then I sat down, I was like, so we are going to starve. No, I need to do something. I asked my friend, one of my roommates, Tandiwe, that can I wash for you, then you pay me something. She agreed. I washed. And then I bought a sack of tobwa.
Tobwa?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's money here. At least we have something to eat. I started advertising. People brought their clothes. I washed. We managed to raise something with my little sister. We were together at Rosango. So we started buying food. We started doing assignments. And then I was like, this is a business.
Yeah.
It's not just for survival, but then I can build an empire out of washing. Then I continued. That's where it started from school because of certain financial challenges. Financial
challenges led you to really think about something, and then you took advantage of that and said, I'm going to make this as an empire. But like many graduates, you probably had certain expectations, after completing. I mean, you just graduated last year, and so I probably might be asking a question too early, but the expectation is that one should go into employment. So here is Esther with her degree, graduated from a very prestigious university, Rusango University, and then she says, I want to keep washing. How do you even explain that to people that saw you in the graduation gown and you want to wash for people?
Okay. When I talk about washing and continuing with the same business, I've come to understand my real purpose in life and what I need to contribute to my family and the world at large. Yes, I've gone to school, but then I look at my journey. How have I survived in school? I used to wash for my fellow students.
right.
We are in class together, but I'm washing for them. I was also on work program. I'm cleaning toilets. I'm cleaning what? And then I've told myself I cannot stop this business. This is an empire. Even if I get employed, that one will, that's me utilizing my degree. That's me putting my degree into use. But then the business should keep on running because this is what came from my heart. I'm in love with my business and it should build me. And I need to do this for other youths. They need to join, they need to find employment. So this is me giving back to the community.
So there are other people you work with?
So right now I've got 2, although we've not yet started. I just sat down and discussed with them. We'll be working together right here in Lusaka. 2 ladies, yes.
All right. Let's look at the shame that probably would come associated to you starting to wash for your fellow students on campus, because ideally campus has a lot of people, and I know in full time people come from all walks of life with a whole lot of this. The trunks are full with food they're able to buy from the cafeteria or anywhere else. And then you just tell yourself, well, I got no problem washing for you. The courage that it took for you to say, well, listen, I can wash for anyone. How did you feel at first? And then the acceptance to begin to do it.
Okay, I would say it wasn't really bad. I didn't have that bad feeling when I started because of how I used to see Mom doing business and other things. Mom was a shepherdess. But then she was this woman who was strong. She would go for fish business and other things. So I got that from her. I was like, I'm not ashamed of doing anything as long as it's bringing money on the table. Illegal, of course. No, not illegal, legal things, yes. So I had that zeal of helping out and seeing myself. I see myself there, hi. So I didn't really feel bad when people looked at me in that other way. I just continued washing. Okay, me working for myself is motivation enough. I motivate myself, I inspire myself because I have a big dream. So I didn't have a bad feeling when
we want to tap into that dream, but let's look at now. You have graduated and decided, well, I'm going to escalate my business further. It's an empire, like you put it. And you chose to move away from your hometown to come and settle in Lusaka. And here in Lusaka, you have to move from one place to another, just trying to, clean, wash clothes and all that. What has that taught you so far in running this empire? Let me stick into your dream of raising, I don't even know what you call your business, the name of the business, but this experience, what is it telling you?
Okay, this experience is teaching me resilience.
Right.
Yes. I don't give up. I'm one person who doesn't give up. So I'm working hard, I'm learning a lot of things. I'm self-taught when it comes to cleaning and washing. Yes, so I'm getting more experience in cleaning, towels, houses, everything that I'm cleaning, I'm teaching myself. And this is giving me that satisfaction in life. At least I know that I can do something. So I'm building this whole empire here in Lusaka because Lusaka is for business. There's money here. There's money here. So I'm really trying so hard to put everything in place so that my business can be big. I look at this company, Nemchem. I see myself there. I see myself
it
there.
will be an Esther Chem.
Yes, I see myself there. So it's about AC laundry and cleaning services. We wash and we clean houses.
Okay.
Yes.
So there is a whole lot that is coming ahead of you, but let's also learn something and maybe grow together. What important lesson has this journey taught you about dignity of work and resilience, since you are a resilient person? All
right. It's very easy for a young lady to make money. There are easy ways of making money than you washing for your fellow youths, you troubling yourself, getting tired. But then I looked at my dignity, my self-respect and reputation. If I involve myself in these other activities, am I going to be able to carry that dirty reputation? Am I going to be able to restore my good reputation? I said, no. It's better I do what people think is dirty. My hands should be dirty from washing and cleaning so that I can have a clean future. I don't want to sit down and start thinking, stressing myself where the money is coming from a dirty place, from what. No, I just want to have a very clean future so that even my children, when they inherit this empire, they'll be proud of mommy. Yes, so it's all about having a clean future that I want. That's what is pushing me.
Right, let's talk about life sustenance. I really don't have much time, but let's talk about life sustenance. Is this working out for you and your family?
This is working out for me, yes. And for my family, it is, because I'm not really depending entirely on them. Yes, there are some things that I need from them. I would tell them, no, help me with this, money for license and everything, they'll come in. But when it comes to other personal things, I can do it on my own. Yes, so it's really helpful.
You have moved into a city that is quite busy and quite demanding in terms of expenditure and whatnot. Do you see yourself managing with your business?
Yes, I am managing. I'm managing, yes. I'm managing. Because when the clients go, you need to put the transport money in the charge. You include it. You don't really have to spend on transport yourself. So you include in that charge. Okay. Yes.
All right. And how affordable are your services?
They are affordable. They are affordable.
I love that one. But it takes a lot of things for you to achieve that. Let's talk to our fellow young people. There are many young people today who feel discouraged when they cannot find jobs. And you are an example of saying, I'm not going to wait for this employment to come my way. What would you say to them today as we also commemorate this year's Youth Day?
Okay, to my fellow youths, you see, sitting down and beating yourself that there's no work, you're not doing anything, you're not earning any money, is bad. It won't take you anywhere. What you need to do is stand up, face the reality. This is not fantasy. Face the reality. Money won't come if you just sit down. You need to picture yourself in money.
Right.
Yes, we cannot survive without money.
No,
we are
can't.
doing this for money. So even for you to return tithe, you need money.
You need it.
Exactly. So I would encourage my youth, my fellow youths out there, that let's stop this thing of blaming ourselves. No, my family did not do this for me. I delayed in school. I'm not getting any employment. Business is the best way to go, even with your paper. Look for any business that you would do. Our brother was talking about fritters. He was doing a fritter business. You can go for that. You can even clean people's shoes. Anything, as long as it's legal and it brings money, you can go for it.
I love the emphasis of the legal aspect of the business, because I mean there is a whole lot that a lot of other young people would think about as quick money that will give them this high life. They'll be driving big cars and all that. But as we conclude, Esther, the CEO of SC Laundry and what? Cleaning Services. Sure. SC Laundry and Cleaning Services. Sure. Looking ahead, what do you make of this your business? Now, I am going to ask it in a cheeky way. Okay. You are a qualified teacher, and I know that the current government is keen on employing people in the teaching service, also the health service, but so big on the teaching service. Yes. In an event that government decides to employ you, is that the end of SC Laundry and Cleaning Services, or what's the future of what you are doing now?
This business won't stop even when I'm employed. So if I don't find money before getting employed, when I get employed, I will need to raise money and buy machinery for my business, because right now we don't have machinery. So I'll make sure I raise money from my employment to buy machinery and sustain my business. It has to be there. This is my my main hustle. Employment will be my side hustle.
They are watching, be careful.
Employment will be my side hustle, but this business will be my main hustle. So it's going to be big. It's not going to stop any time. This will be an inheritance for
your children.
Yes,
okay.
Exactly.
You talk much about children. You're married?
I'm not married, but I have a daughter. Very beautiful daughter.
Right.
Yes.
It's important.
Sure.
And just so the young people watching now who are saying, well, you are an inspiration, but really it's so hard for a number of us young people to just wake up today and begin to clean for people. We just learned of somebody walking. I didn't even ask him about a girlfriend who would say, I need some fritters. You know, I'll tell you a quick story about myself where just being a taxi driver and a girlfriend would say, in a taxi driver, but I mean, we are here today. I'm able to sit down and talk to great people like yourself and Levi at the eve of our Youth Day. Just talk to them now and give them words of encouragement.
All right. Hello, everyone. I'm here to encourage you. I'm here to talk to you, my fellow youths. Let's wake up. Let's wake up. We are sleeping too much, and it's killing us. Let's wake up. For this nation to be where we want it to be, it needs our contribution as youths. So whatever business we can do, even if you are employed, look for something that you can do so that you can give back to society. Anything. For me, I started a business that didn't need any capital. It just needed my strength. I started washing for my fellow students back in school. So you just need to start anything, even without capital. There are a lot of businesses. When you have capital, well, it's good. Invest in something that will bring more money. You need to stand up for yourself and stop depending on other people. They have their own projects as well. So stand up. This is your journey and your fight. Wake up and work for yourself.
I want to give you a free advert. How do people reach out to you should they need your services?
All right. Thank you very much. If you want to reach us, we have a Facebook page. It's SC Laundry and Cleaning Services. SC Laundry and Cleaning Services. That's our page on Facebook. And then my contacts, 0777 01 22 38. 0777 01 22 38. That's my number. I'm here in Lusaka.
Well, Esther Mayungo, thank you so much for accepting our invitation to come and sit down here with us and learn into your inspiring story.
Thank you very much for inviting me. It's a great opportunity.
All right, we look forward to sitting down with you more because today we are kind of rushing. But then the youths of this country, if you still have an excuse after today's episode of Hope Live, then I don't know what else should be done to motivate you. One started a business by attending a meeting that at the end of the day empowered him with capital of flour and other ingredients to start the samosa business. Today, he is making 24,000 kwacha a month. Another one, challenges, really, drove her into thinking, well, I cannot starve. I can get a little for Tobra while on campus. But realize that it's not just about Tobra. I can make money out of this, and today we have SC Laundry and Cleaning Services right here in Lusaka. Guess where it started from? On campus, Rusangu University. And today we have this big dream of the SC Laundry and Cleaning Services company that is going to come. She did make a reference to another company. Who knows? Next, she'll be competing with that, and maybe... Well, let me not say it. We end here for today. God bless and keep watching. And thanks to Esther as well as Levi for coming through to the program today. On behalf of everyone, we're out.